All right, one, two. Oh my gosh. YouTube is strong with Jubilee. Like, I don't even know if I could watch these because, damn, like, Mrs. Potato Head. The other one was fine, but I think because I read an article. I read an article of Jubilee, like they like hired a company, and now that company kind of like flags everybody that even like attempts to watch Jubilee. And there's a lot of reacting channels for Jubilee, so it's like it kind of makes sense, but it's also like depression. Because I literally can't react to this. I really can't. Unless I was like on Twitch or something, but I'm not willing to go to Twitch. Damn, so this is like I can't be on this one. I gotta find something that no way. Is it already flagged me? Hold on. All right. My gosh, it just keeps on flagging me. This is like insanity. How did I even start the video? Okay, so I cannot watch this video. I can't watch that video. What the trapped with my ex in the dark, bro. Jose, trapped in a box with my ex. 12-hour. Jose, you need a new YouTube account because your feed is cursed. It is. That's just, bro. This is not healthy, bro. I know this. Look, three. You sent me like three different videos, and every single one had an X on it. Look, this is not. Oh my gosh. Um, I'm gonna watch this one. I'm gonna try to watch this one, and if I get flagged, I can't watch any of these. I can't watch.
So long to try and not let like all my love for you just turn into hatred,
Oh my gosh, this is pain.
I guess.
I might block you, Jose. I might honestly block you. Like this is this is pain.
Part of me feels like I hate you, and that's the truth.
What's it like confronting your ex in total darkness?
Hi.
I better not get flagged for this. I swear YouTube. I swear YouTube.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Lewis, and I'm gonna be talking to my ex.
My name is Bailey, and I'm here to talk to Trey, my ex. He's one of my best friends. He's my friends with benefits sometimes.
That never be friends with benefits. That's like the worst thing ever you can ever do in your whole entire life. I'm just making sure my live stream is not dead. All right. Oh, she looks pretty. And then she's like, I have friends with benefits sometimes with my ex. Bro, you're never gonna get a man's. If you trying to get a hubby, if you trying to get a ring on that fingers, bro, like you gotta like lock in. I got a new saying. It's called clock in, lock in time, bro. You clock in, the moment you clock in, you lock in. That's and if you flipping a floppeting a different man, you're not gonna go anywhere, bro. You're not gonna find your main man. You're never gonna have kids.
I'm not confronting him. It's my ex-husband, Andrew.
Is there anything specific you want to talk about?
Her new boyfriend, that happens to be my old best friend.
There was a time wherein I felt we were exclusive. I was mistaken.
I
Oof.
honestly want to apologize to him for being so mean at the end. I'm surprised he even agreed to do it today, because it did end pretty shitty. I haven't seen him in like 2
Yikes.
years.
Why do you want to do it in the dark?
If I don't have to see her, I would rather not see her.
Are you ready to do it?
Side eye.
No. Sure.
All right, lights out.
Don't run into me.
Oh my god.
Hey, chill out, you're scaring me. Wave my arms.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hey. Okay.
Hey.
No. Hi. Okay.
She She tried to shake her hand. Like, yeah, that's the funniest thing ever.
We're here to talk about your current boyfriend.
Yo, he's so hurt. You could tell he's so hurt. I feel so bad. I feel so bad, honestly. This just makes me honestly hurt. This is like hurting. Like I'm just ah like like this is would you do this, man? In the dark laughing, bro? No, I would, bro. That's insanity. Let go. Buried. Gone. Never. It's just pain, bro. It's like resurfacing pain. And like for me, I find my ex attractive still, so I can't do it.
Who used to be one of my best friends.
Okay.
What? Wait. What? Whoa.
We're
What?
here to talk about your current boyfriend. Who used to be one of my best friends.
Okay.
Oh, that's some crazy work, bro. She said, I'll keep your friends and your best friends even close. That's crazy work. That's some crazy work.
Remember the area of time wherein I was like, oh, we're exclusive, and you were like, no, that's.
You didn't say that out loud to me.
I know.
She's really hurt. She's very, very hurt.
I feel really bad that I got into a relationship like right afterward. I felt like that was pretty shitty of me to do.
I wasn't too concerned about it.
Were you angry?
It was just an annoyance.
Andrew.
Oof.
What?
Oh, this is like why it didn't work out. Because like I don't feel like you even cared sometimes.
If you see his face, he's just holding back so many like trauma and tears. Like, as a man, you're supposed to like not cry, and like you could tell that it's just programmed into his face. Like, don't cry, don't show feelings, don't show emotions, keep everything inside. And he's just trying to process in a way that makes it acceptable to society. Damn. That's what I got from his face and the pause. And she just wanted somebody that's like more emotional, but the moment he starts being more emotional, she might start roasting him and being like, "Oh, you know."
Times.
What?
Oh, this is like why it didn't work out. Because like I don't feel like you even cared sometimes. This is like the hard.
You wouldn't see her though, bro. Bro, I don't care. Her voice is enough. Crazy. Jose's crazy. Loco. You shouldn't do this either. For your own health and insanity.
Part. And I don't understand that about you.
Yeah.
He does not want to be here. He's like already emotionally checked out.
Why Donovan?
God damn. Oh, that's a tough question there. He's basically asking, so why did you cheat on me?
I don't know. I didn't exactly plan on having feelings for him. I guess we were there for each other kind of when we both needed it.
Yes, bro. I mean, I'm crazy too, to be fair. Don't even try to go back with your ex. It's not need to move on. Go to a different planet, go to a different ship. Don't look back. Don't look back. It's not healthy for you, bro. I'm telling you right now.
And it kind of just happened from there. But I'm sorry.
I don't really need the apology.
You were.
Goddamn. I'm sorry for dating your best friend. I'm really apologize for, I don't know, dating your bro from like 10 years. Like, like you just had this chemistry and I just wanted to have the same chemistry with your boy. God dang. That's some crazy work. That's some crazy work. Wow, that's crazy. Like your best friend though, that's can you imagine? Like you lose your girl to your best friend and you also lose your best friend in the process. That is not right. That is not right. That is so not right. And it happens because she entertained the thought. She entertained it. She did. Wow. This gets me mad, honestly. For me, I shouldn't. You're right, but I miss her and the comfort of a person. Do you think you miss her or the idea of having someone more laughing aloud? I guess I just miss the feeling of having a girl. Yo, the best friend thing is crazy. The girl was my best friend though. I mean, yeah, I mean it makes sense. Mine was too. That's kind of the nature of girlfriend, boyfriend, and husband and wife. But yeah, personally, honestly, I wouldn't go back. No. Even like you just need to move on, like because it's just not healthy. It's just not healthy, and it's like insanity to like you're forcing your heart to repeat pain over and over again by focusing on it. Um, I do get the longing for somebody though. I get that. I mean, I feel that all the time. That's why I work a lot. That's why I work and I keep busy like crazy because honestly, it's not if you're not keeping busy and like consistently letting go, then you just it will consume you. It will honestly consume you. And it just leads you in the spiral. And it's hard to recover. But there is the light at the end of the tunnel and if you just keep going then you will find it. That's what I think at least. And Jesus, that's oh and Jesus. He helps me a lot, honestly.
Remember the area of
I can't lose because I lose her, I lose my best friend too. Damn. You're going through this too, I feel it. That's great. Thanks, Jose. You make me repeat pain. Look at all these damn videos. Look X trapped with my ex in the dark. Mans. Get a different account. Your feed is cursed. It's not it's all cursed.
Deep down, you knew that you were everything to me, but I just don't think you wanted to.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
did we break up?
I don't know. I feel like our relationship was kind of.
Did I miss it? Hold on.
Should have been like, oh, we should have stayed together.
I was here.
Why didn't you say anything to me when
Wait.
having feelings for him? I guess we were there for each other.
Why,
I hate that woman so much.
Jonathan?
I don't know. I didn't exactly plan.
Why? My best friend. Oh, bro, that other video too. I remember her last text to me. Oh my gosh.
On
This
having
guy.
feelings for him. I guess we were there for each other kind of when we both needed it. And it
What? So you went to your best friend's. So you went to your boyfriend's best friend for comfort instead of your boyfriend. That makes sense.
kind of just happened from there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry.
I don't really need the apology.
God damn.
you were like the first person I had ever been intimate with. Like,
It was, I'm not in love with you anymore. And it broke me. Gosh dang, Jose. Are you okay? Do you need a hug, man? Jesus. And the fact that you repeated it for verbatim, you need to delete the text, bro. You delete the text, burn everything. Burn everything that you own of her. Burn it. Get a friend. Tell the friend to literally burn everything and take away everything. Like, it's just not, like, it will, she's like mentally torturing you, and she's not even in your life anymore, bro. You need to like collect everything and like Kobe it into the trash. Like, Kobe, like, it just needs to be out of your life. Wow, you go hug your friend, bro. Like, honestly, that, like, tell your friend that, and tell him like, bro, I need a bro. No homos. No homos, bro. I was so messed up. This is too much pain. I can't watch this. But I'm someone that likes to finish things when I start it.
Need the apology.
And work through things.
I wanted
Divorce? And then,
Okay. This is too painful for me too. I can't. We're going back to the cringe videos. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Yo, he found the drummer. The drummer's just like, I'ma bang on you, bro. I will drum somehow. I'm finna drum anyways. I'm gonna. You take away my drums, I'll take away your life. Gosh dang. He's so mad. Wow, he's big mad. That is crazy.
What up, guys? Thank you for having me, EA. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So
I love this guy. He's great.
I'm here to
I feel bad. I think his reading prompt or something's gone.
talk about Need for Speed.
Bro, I'm trying to do that. Do you remember yours? Laughing aloud. Cobley? What does Cobley mean? Bro, the box on is good. Yo, bro, felt on the drummer? Oh, drummer. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right?
Payback. If you guys didn't know,
Oh, they did him dirty here.
yeah, it's a great game. But all right, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback. It's coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
He said the name wrong too.
Hey man, thanks Jesse.
He's like, live my life, bro.
Obviously we're really
No, Jesse indeed, bro. They did Jesse wrong. I think they set him for failure. That's what happened. Ooh. Yikes.
Now we have a desk. Well, we have a desk and we have Janet Kale, so that's all good. Don't walk through the shot. What an idiot. What an idiot. Okay,
Damn.
well, we are back, and, you know, well, it's, you're on camera right now. So if you could move out of the shot, that would be great.
Dang, he came back. He said, you said what? Buddy pal, I'm like ranked 50 in your game. Don't mess with me, bro. This man is crazy. He came back, bro. Look, he came back. And obviously, security is gonna escort his dummy looking self.
If you could move out of the shot, that would be great.
Watch the box on one. I will, but if I get copyright striked, I'm gonna feel some type of way, Jose.
If you could move out of the shot, that would be great. What are you doing? Wow. What? Like
Womp
I asked
womp.
you not to go backstage, you ignored me, and now
Womp
you're in the middle of
womp.
the shot. Wow, what the hell?
Bro did come back.
Okay,
That's
let's just calm it down. Okay, I think we can carry on.
breathe in, pull the energy in. Pull it down.
he's summoning a spirit bomb.
Energy out the hand.
He's trying to be like Goku.
More power, more power, more passion, more power.
More passion, more power.
As you see me move, everything you got in there, you push it out. Well, can we do it? We can do it. Hold on.
Ah! Ah! Oh, damn. Wait, what the flip? Oh. Yo, I thought they were trying to be like Goku or something, but he just straight up flew. He just KO'd her like that. That is a full knockout. That was a full knockout. That was she's laying down on the floor. Her ass is grass, bro. Damn, what the hell? What? What a goofy guy. What a goofy guy. He said lay down, bro. He said lay down. What was this? Why did
you join us in the circle?
What? What was that? What in the world was that? Oh, that was you, Redekai. What a goofy guy. That's funny. Oh! Yo, he high-fived the breast. He high-fived the breast. The breast was high-fived. That is... I've never seen something like this. Can you imagine? No way, bro. He will be remembered in history for... He high-fived her balloon, and she's just like... She's laughing it off. Look, this is crazy work. And she looked at him like... I'm so... What? That's crazy. Oh. Oh. That's crazy work. When you fall in love with someone and you think you know them, you don't know them, bro. Calm down. Sit down, buddy, bro.
I think that's a bad move. I'm a First Amendment absolutist. I believe in only two things completely: the First Amendment and...
Hold on. You don't see his face.
And
I only believe in two things: the First Amendment and boobs. You know what? That's one hell of a quote. I gotta give it to him. That's some crazy religion there. What type of that's tough work.
So once they made the decision, I think that's a bad move. I'm a First Amendment absolutist. I believe in only two things completely: the First Amendment and boobs. And so once they made the decision that they were not going to allow a conservative, non-sports-related commentary, they couldn't do it either.
Hold on.
She's like, wait. Did you just say boobies? Did you just say blinkers, milkers? Wait, pal, buddy, pal? Did you just say the First Amendment and coconut melons? Like, oh my gosh. We talking about big coconut melons, or we talking about mosquito bites? Or you just don't care. You just want period.
Wait, hold on. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly as a woman. BWBS?
Boobs. Two things.
He said boobs. Yes.
Things that have only never let me look down in this entire country's history: the First Amendment.
I wish this thing wasn't blocking it.
Boobs. So those are the only two.
It's like, who let this guy on air, bro? Who let this guy? The first
things I believe in absolutely in the country.
He said the two things I only believe in is the First Amendment and badonkers. He said the right and left balloons. They've never let me down. Gosh dang. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, we'll watch the box one. Am I gonna get copyright striked? I don't know. Uh, am I going to have to restart this stream because the flipping video gets demonetized because video on YouTube's be getting demonetized if you copyright their stuff? Yo no sé, but we're gonna watch it because Jose recommended it and he likes pain for some reason. I don't know why he likes pain. Not sure why. He loves to see his exes, I guess. I mean, reminded of his exes or something. I don't know. I'm getting reminded of my ex, and I don't want to cry inside. But we're not. We're just gonna watch it. We're just gonna watch it. What you mean? I thought I love my. I thought I love my girl. What? Damn, bro. Her face crazy. Indeed. Indubitably, bro.
To this day, I don't think I've ever been that in love with anybody.
So why'd you fuck it up? And she don't.
God dang. Damn. Oof. That is a big oof. That is.
A little hug or something or no?
Sure.
Hey. After you, I guess. The breakup happened May of 2019, more or less.
Like junior year of our college?
Aw, ella estaba linda también. In other words, she's also like a cutie patootie. She shouldn't have gotten cheated on. I feel
It
bad.
was a while ago, yeah. I like this.
Yeah, it's comfy.
Mhm.
I think there are things that both of us did.
There was an incident
That both of us did. That's a complete red flag.
our junior year, and so I kind of want to get into that.
Before we start, would you like a Tic Tac or no?
Do you think at the end of the
A Tic Tac? What? Please say no. Please leave his. No, it's not worth it. This guy's not worth it.
I don't think so.
We could leave potentially.
Ah, no, don't do it. Don't go back.
Maybe starting something new.
What do you mean by?
Like potentially getting back together. Maybe.
What did you think when I
Oof.
texted you if you wanted to be here?
We still need to have a couple conversations. So I was like, what better way than sitting in a box where you can't
You can't escape from me. Damn.
on your phone and you can't leave. I don't think either of us will really come out of here angry.
Well, I guess
That's what you hope.
wait and see, I suppose.
Who has to first?
It was a long process. We were friends for a long time.
We were friends for a few months.
We became like best friends, I would say.
I knew that I liked you. You were and still are very attractive and beautiful and stylish and very fun to be around and stuff. And so we go to this little party. We all get really drunk. You started making out with everybody.
Gosh, dang.
It was a game.
At this point, it was like, what, 4 or 5
That
in the
does look
morning,
bad.
And I was like, I should probably go because I have work tomorrow at like 10. So you walk me out of the building, and as I'm leaving, we engage in copious amounts of making out.
Copious? Who explains stuff like we have engaged in the copious amount of the moochings? Who in the actual barnacles talks like that? Who? Why? Who raised you? Can I talk to your mom? Like, what? In the actual. Why?
We were still dating without the label.
Well, at this point, it was like, what, 4 or 5 in the morning. And I was like, I should probably go because I have you in a way that I shouldn't have. I really, really hope.
Oops, sorry.
It was a game.
At this point,
It was
like
game.
4 or 5 in the morning. And I was like, I should probably go because I have work tomorrow at like 10. So you walk me out of the building. And as I'm leaving, we engage in copious amounts of making out. And then I think the next day is when we had the conversation of like, okay, are we officially boyfriend, girlfriend? And we were like, yes. And that was September 24th. You know, we were together for a while, close to 2 years, I guess. In that time, there were mistakes that were made.
Ooh, I think he's making mistakes right now, honestly. The way her face looks, she's like, I made a mistake coming here today.
And stuff.
That was my mistake. That was my mistake coming here
wanted to
today.
apologize because I cheated on you when we were together.
Dang.
And that really hurt you a lot. It's one of those things that to this day I still think about like really often. It really wasn't fair, especially you.
You think? When is cheating ever fair? What? Like, buddy, pal, buddy. You don't deserve forgiveness from her, at least. Maybe from God, yes, but from her, I don't think so.
It's one of those things that to this day I still think about like really often. It really wasn't fair, especially you being a kind person that you are and being the type of girlfriend that you were and the type of friend that you were and how important you were to me. I think it was just so like.
No, she's falling back. You see that face? That face is like, maybe I should give him another chance. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Just like you, Jose, don't do it. Don't.
Caught up in.
Don't do it. Don't. All right. Just saying.
You kind of acted like.
Actually, you being a kind person that you are and being the type of girlfriend that you were and the type of friend that you were and how
no.
important you were to me. I think it was just so like caught up in like the self-loathing of it. I wasn't even able to like see far enough to like see you
imploding.
And that made things worse, I think. But
I think living together made it worse.
Yeah.
Oof.
I think so.
After you broke up with me, you kind of acted like we were still dating without the label.
Well, we never like did stuff after we broke.
Weird. Bro, if they ain't a cheater, though, you have no reason not to go back. Don't at me, bro, if you... Dang, Jose, he's just coming after me in my life, bro.
No, we didn't.
Dang.
You would say, like, hey, sugar tits, and I'm like...
What? Did he just... He just called the Milmy Mockers some sugars. He called the Milmy Mockers. The Milmy Mockers some sugars. But that's... He called the Millie Walker's sugars. Like that's some tough work. Oh, hold on, wait.
We never like did stuff after we broke up.
No, we didn't. But like you would say like, hey, sugar tits, and I'm like...
What?
Yeah, you were like in a silly, goofy mood, and you smacked my butt too, and I'm like... What?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was definitely stuff that was...
It was, you were having a moment. And then we had...
You were having a moment. You think that's one tough moment. That's like probably the cringiest moment ever. You broke up and you like slap and call them sugar tits. Oh my gosh. That's some crazy stuff. Bro, I'm at your life. You got a better situation laughing alone. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Ouch. Buddy pal. You're right. I give you that. But it doesn't make the breakup any less valid. And though we have different situations, it's hard to compare. All these things are... The comparing game never gets you anywhere. Let me tell you, bro. In terms of like relationships or money or power or anything. It just dehumanizes us and makes us think that our pain isn't comparable to other people. But in reality, it's just different type of pain. You know. When I was in debt, I broke up. I didn't have a job. I had no career. I still don't have any career. And like everything was down. Everything is still down. You know. But God is still so good for some reason that I have my back was broken at that time too. Like I couldn't work out. I was crippled. It was tough work. My gosh, my mic! Ah, I'm gonna fight you. My mic keeps falling, and I just don't know what to do about it. Anyways, all seriousness, we all have different pains. Sugar tots. That's tough work. I guess you're right. Your pain be different. Oh, sugar tots. That's some crazy work. I know. That's some crazy work. Anyways, we're gonna get back into it. But I know dang on well, Jose, you're gonna get through it. Don't worry, bro. You're gonna come up, you're gonna go get college, get that degree, bro. Watch. The come up is happening. Clock in, lock in. I'm telling you, the say is like pretty freaking awesome. All right, let's get back to it.
And I'm like,
What? He did not do that. He did not do that.
like,
What?
yeah, you were like in a silly, goofy mood, and you just
I'm just a goofy guy.
smacked my butt too, and I'm like,
Yeah, that was definitely stuff that was.
it was
No.
you were having a moment, and then
Oof.
we had the final. As you, I'm sure you're aware of where I'm going with this. We, I don't know, studied for an hour, and then I was getting sleepy, and I don't even know why you suggested I like sleep in your room. I was literally right next door.
Yeah, well, I remember you were, because you were on my bed and you were like sort of sitting, but you were lying.
Oh, that's weird. So they broke up, but they were still hanging out.
Lying
Yeah.
down. And you were like literally dozing off. So what I meant was like if you want to like sleep for a minute, like you can.
All of a sudden, like I had woken up and I had felt like a hand on my thigh, and I'm like, that's weird. I don't know what to do. What if it'll stop? I kind of wanted to see your perspective. What was going through your head?
I think one of the hardest parts for me when we first broke up, and we were, especially since we were still living together, when you're with somebody for a long
Dang, they were still living together after being broke up. That's insane. That's tough. That's hard. That's the financial struggle in America is quite serious. The financial struggle in America is quite serious. This is not right. We need to do something about this. Bro, I couldn't hang out with my ex. If we just broke up maybe like years later, even years later, it's probably not a good call. Jose, you deserve better, Jose. Bro, come on. You deserve better. The Jose, he you deserve some sugar tots. Some nice pair of sugar tots. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh,
the
I
hardest
can't.
parts for me when we first broke up, and we were, especially since we were still living together. When you're with somebody for a long time and you're used to having a certain physical intimacy and a certain relationship and a certain things. Obviously, like I knew that.
You're right, man. I keep getting sidetracked. Would you? I don't think I could. I don't think I could. It's not. We wouldn't match. We just can't match right now. It wouldn't be possible. Period. Unfortunately.
That once we ended, those things had to end. But it's not like, you know, it's not possible for like any person to just like have like a switch that you flipped and go from like boyfriend mode to friend mode. Especially things with like physical contact. And I didn't realize that. I'm really sorry. And I
Oof.
really do apologize about making you feel that way and putting my hands on you in a way that I shouldn't have. I really, really hope that you'll hear me and know that I didn't intend for it to be a harmful, you know, aggressive thing. It was
weird. It didn't feel aggressive. I was just,
Oof.
after that point, I was unsure.
Is it time for a potty break by chance?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be possible to just be friends?
It's weird because I've got a vibe.
What do you mean a vibe?
When I moved to Korea, he made me a playlist that was
What?
9 hours, 10 hours, and all the songs are like, I miss you. If it were up to me, I'd be with you.
Oof. Dang, a playlist of 10 hours? Bro, man's is like kind of crazy. But he dropped the ball. That he shouldn't have ever like cheated. Like what in the actual barnacles were you thinking, bro? Damn, not friends either in the future. I know I shouldn't cuz my situation, but it's tempting. Yeah, I mean, all right. You want to know my philosophy? All right. We want to get into it. So basically, buddy pal, when one banana sees a donut and a banana. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Um, why? All right. Why not get back with your ex? I mean, why not be friends with your ex? Why not be friends with your ex? Because the situation, right, has too much history behind it. When there's too much history, the relationship, friendship, whatever it looks like or sounds like or it is, cannot be the same. It has already crossed the line that doesn't allow you to go back to just being friends, you know. With my situation too, with anybody that has gone through situations like this, you should not be friends with your ex. Like, it's just not healthy. You can't move on. There's too much history, and you can't get to the next person, the person that you want to be with, if you have somebody from your past. But that's just me. I mean, it's just an opinion. Years later might change with me. No, I mean, if you wanna go for it, go ahead. But you might be stuck in a cycle. There are too many people that think that they are strong enough, that they think that they can. But the reality is, cheating, friendships, all these things happen because we let the door open. The door creaks open for a tiny, just a tiny bit. And throughout the time and course of time, the door opens wide enough for other things to enter in. People who are addicted to drugs and are like homeless and stuff, you think they start that way? No, they don't start that way, bro. They don't go 0 to 100. They go 0 to 1 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 50 to 100. They start with maybe smoking and maybe some weed and maybe that, and then they start getting introduced to crack, to this, to that, and they spiral into a cycle. It is just one step after another step, and they're like, oh, if I took weed, then it's okay to take some crack, or oh, if I took some crack, then it's okay to take some heroin, or like, all this stuff happens slowly. And I understand that relationship aren't like that crazy, but you become acquaintances first. From acquaintances, you become friends. From friends, you become close friends. From close friends, you become girlfriend and boyfriend. From girlfriend and boyfriend, you become engaged to married to having kids. This is the process of multiple relationships. And that's how people end up cheating as well, because they they entertain the very thing that they shouldn't have entertained. That's just as how it happens. But you know what? I'm just a masked man on the internet. That, my opinion, is not facts. It's not. But it does hold some validity when you think and consider how people get stuck in cycles, how people can't get out of cycles, how people get into different type of cycles. They can't get over their traumas, they can't get over their pains, they can't get over their things, and they can't reach the very things that they want, their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, because they allowed themselves to entertain things that don't help them get to the place they want to be. Man, I'm getting passionate. Oh my gosh. Man, yeah, I guess you're right, but I left on good note. I did leave on a good note. You're right. You're right with the alcohol and stuff. That's just me. Um Even if I left on a good note, it's just not fair to her, and it's not fair to me to continue being in a friendship if we already were boyfriend and girlfriend, you know. And like, if I had a future girlfriend or she had a future husband or future boyfriend, it's just weird. Like, it's just weird. You know what I mean? Because we talk still. It's just, you know, like when you hear your mom and dad, right? Like, ask your parents this. Hey, do you still have contact with your exes? They're gonna say like, what the flip? No, that's strange. No, why would I? Why would I entertain something that's not my goal? Why would I leave the door open to something that can destroy my dream or my love life? I don't know. I think it just makes sense. When you could apply this to everything, like good or bad. If you invest and let the door open for knowledge and education, then you will find yourself in places and different mindsets and in different process of thoughts, right? It's probably hard. You still in love. Wasn't it hard though that way leaving her? Yeah, of course it was. It was like freaking my heart being torn out of my freaking chest. But just doing the right thing is normally hard. Doing the things that you don't want to do but you need to do are normally the most painful things you have to do. Would you never see her again? Very possible that I never see her again, yeah. And you know what? It's fine if that happens. Because in the end of the day, we gotta move on as people. You gotta. How you... Dang, 15,000 questions, Jose. Jesus. How you know it was right, man? Bro, I already answered this question. I know dang on well I answered this question, Jose. You need to start writing these questions down. I mean, my answers down. Oh my gosh. How I know it was right. This turned into a deep cover. Oh my goodness. In the end of the day, I guess I don't know if it was right. I don't know in the end. But I do know that it wasn't wrong. Why? Because we just couldn't continue. We couldn't. And it's unfortunate, but that's the truth. And my freaking mic does not want to stay, and I'm like very salty about it. And I have to hold it now. Great. Fantastic. All right. Boop.
You in a way that
Let's get through
shouldn't
this
have.
video.
I really, really hope that you'll hear me and know that I didn't intend for it to be a harmful, aggressive thing. It was
weird. It didn't feel aggressive. I was just, after that point, I was unsure.
Is it time for a potty break by chance?
Oh my gosh, is this 20 minutes long? What the hell?
It's weird because I've got a vibe.
Couldn't continue. I don't get it.
When I moved to Korea, he made me a playlist that was like 9 hours, 10 hours, and all the songs are like, I miss you. If it were up to me, I'd be with you. And like songs like that. So I was like, we're musicians. Is he trying to send me a message?
Any new ways that you're feeling?
I feel like it felt really healthy and it felt pretty natural, I think.
Who was better at that?
Probably you.
Me?
Probably.
Why probably?
Experience.
I guess, yeah, I have more sexual partners. I think we made a good team, if you will. We were...
You do rock, paper, scissors, slide, braiding hair.
I mean, I don't know that you can braid my hair, but I could braid your hair.
Okay. It's the Spotify playlist you made, eh?
Yeah, you like it?
There's quite a few songs in there.
Yeah.
When I was listening.
So suspicious, bro. The playlist is the most craziest thing about this guy. 10 hours, bro. 10 hours. That's 10 hours?
You in a way that I shouldn't have. I really, really hope that you'll
New ways that you're feeling.
to send you any kind of a message through the music. I mean, I don't know that you can braid my hair, but I could braid your hair.
Okay. It's the Spotify playlist you made, eh?
Yeah, you like it?
There's quite a few songs in there. When I was listening to it in Korean, I was like,
Suspicious.
Are you sending a message?
I was not intending to send you any kind of a message through the music. Were you hoping that I was?
I mean, I wouldn't say I was hoping, but it seemed a little too, like, I'm gonna pull that playlist up later and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean.
Honestly, a big piece of it was like, I know you're gonna be on a fucking flight for a long time, so like if you're absolutely bored and you get sick of your own music and you want some fresh tunes, then here you go, mate. Okay, that's not too bad. That's
10 hours of tunes. He did some work. He did some. I don't feel like it's nothing.
It's going good. Time's flying.
You said maybe you would consider getting back together. Do you feel more strongly about that?
It's still kind of coming along now that we're kind of getting into like deeper conversations and like talking about issues that were really just pushing our relationship. I think it's starting
It is a bit crazy, the braiding, but they've been there on the box for quite some
to
time.
get a little bit stronger. It's not ruled out.
So what else do you want to explore?
Definitely the pregnancy.
What?
Are you having any romantic feelings for her right now and being with her this long?
wow, okay.
Dang.
That's a fair question. You know, it's like as we're reminiscing and like talking about things and thinking about memories, there's definitely moments where like I just kind of look at her and remember those feelings and remember those moments and sort of think like, yeah, like it's a hard thing to not want back.
Do a little yoga.
You wanna teach me some yoga? Me too.
You're gonna bring that back.
This
Straight
one?
back.
Straight back.
Like lean down, lay down.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like a seal.
Yoga is so painful, bro. People underestimate it.
Dolphin.
Did you two talk about marriage?
When we dated.
Yeah, when we dated, for sure.
Like briefly, not much. Like
it came up several times.
yeah, but they weren't like in gross detail.
I don't know if you remember this. We straight up had conversations about like, here goes, ready, about how we would raise our kids, like religiously speaking. We were like, if we have kids, you will.
No way. This has been temporarily blocked because we have detected videos belonging to. Oh my gosh.